Hi guys, so it's another type of vlog, I guess, second vlog on my channel, and it's kind of like my recovery vlog. So it's about a week and a half since I had my surgery. I'm still quite sore, but I feel like I'm a lot better than what I was after my first surgery, which was 2 years ago, 2 and a bit years ago. So I'm really happy about that. I feel like I'm coming on quite a lot. I'm still on oxynorm, so I'm still on a morphine tablet, so I do have quite a lot of pain, but I'm up a lot. I'm able to go into the car. I'm able to get around. I'm not able to really get dressed that much unless it's like loose tracksuit jogging pants because the band hurts my stomach. I had incisions in my belly button and like we'll say my bikini line, so it's quite uncomfortable. And last night was the first night that I was able to sleep without having a pillow against my stomach. Usually I have to put a pressure pillow against my stomach when I'm asleep because I lie on my side. So yeah, that's kind of my update for now. Hopefully it'll be better updates, and we'll see where we go. So I'll update you as I go along, and it will probably be another week-long vlog like I done last time, so they won't be daily vlogs or anything. I don't think that I'm the Saucony Jolies or anything, but yeah, that's it. I'm quite tired because my sleep is kind of, it's like a false sleep because it's medication that I'm taking. It's making me fall asleep, so it's quite tough. But anyway, that's it. I'm alive, and thanks for all the lovely messages, and thanks for the views. And here's some more vlogs. Hi guys, so I'm just outside the shop. I'm still in my pyjamas and my pillow on my stomach because I can't put on jeans. Hi guys, so I wanted to add this little bit into my vlog because this one's kind of going to be my second vlog, so like my recovery vlog, I suppose. So I am still in pyjamas and all that kind of stuff. My hair is still absolutely crazy. I still haven't dyed my roots, so I'm still in the same place I was in my first vlog, but I'm at home. And yeah, so I wanted to go through little bits and pieces because a lot of the times when people mention they have endometriosis, they mention the pain, they mention all these kind of things, but they don't show the reality of it. So I'm after running up and down the house. Sorry, I'm just getting my breath. So I wanted to show you the amount and the large amount of medication that I'm on. It's not something that you can just turn around and take paracetamol for. I'm wearing a morphine patch, so I have that on all the time. So I change that once a week. And I have that on all the time. So it's a morphine patch. It's not... I kind of don't want people to feel that endometriosis is painful periods, because it's so much more than painful periods. If it was just painful periods, those of us that actually have it would be delighted if it was just painful periods, but it's not. It's absolutely, it takes over your life. I have chronic fatigue syndrome because of it, because I have chronic pain, like as in constant pain all the time. So it wears you down. It wears down your body, it wears down your mental health. It wears down at everything. It's an extremely difficult illness, I suppose, or disease, and it's something that you really have to face alone. It's not something that you can face with other people because you're the only one that's going through it. So it's extremely difficult. It's lonely. It's a horrible illness. But the only thing I can... Sorry, I'm trying to hold the phone in my hand. The only thing I can say is that if you do have endometriosis, don't let it consume you. Try your best. I know it's really, really hard. There are days and there are weeks where it does consume you, and you just have to give in to that for a while. But then you just have to climb back over that bridge and, you know, get on top of it again. So what I want to do is I want to show you the medications that I'm on. So this is just medications that I'm on now at the moment. I have been on more. So yeah. So what I'm actually going to do is I think I'll probably lay them out here in the bed so you'll be able to see them. It might be a little bit easier. But yeah, that's what I wanted to say to people, really. I just want people to know that it's not... like a lot of people will say things like, oh, it's just painful periods, it's just this, it's just that, all these kind of things, and it's not. It's so much more. It's really hard. It's a tough thing to live with, and if somebody that you know has it, or has been diagnosed with it, or is being diagnosed with it, or has been going through treatment for it, or whatever, you know what I'm trying to say, then just be there for them. That's the nicest thing that you can do, because it's not something that you can just, like, you'll get to this, like I found anyway, that you make plans or whatever, and then the day comes and you wake up and you just can't move. Like, you can't get out of the bed, you have pain, you have cramps, so it takes over your life. So if they have to cancel or something like that, just be be understanding, and maybe even if they cancel, just say, do you want to have like a DVD night or something, so that you're going to them, they don't have to be leaving their house, they feel comfortable, they're with their painkillers, all that kind of stuff. So just be understanding, really, I suppose, because I'm after my surgery, I think was it a week and a half ago now at this stage, and I'm still sore. I'm still wearing pajamas all the time because I just can't wear jeans, or I can't wear any band around my stomach that's uncomfortable, so much so that even the underwear that I'm wearing is about 3 times bigger than the size I should take. So it's just so that there's no pressure on my stomach. If I'm sitting down for long periods of time, and when I say long periods of time, I don't mean hours. When I'm sitting down for 15-20 minutes at a time, I have to get back up. So, I have to get back up because my pelvis gets sore, my lower back gets sore, I get cramping. It affects different organs in your body, so your bladder, your bowel, your womb, wherever you have it, it affects that organ. So I have it on my bladder, my womb, my bowel, my ovaries, the whole situation, because of course I couldn't go into this half-arsed, I'd have to go the full whole shebang. So it affects every part of my body. So it's not a flattering disease. It's not. It's just, I don't know, I felt for a while that when I'd go onto social media and I'd type in endometriosis, because there was famous people that had come out and said they had endometriosis, it was kind of glamorized. And there's absolutely nothing glamorous about endometriosis. The day of my surgery, I had to go to the toilet into a commode, so it's like a portable toilet that the nurses bring to the side of your bed and you sit on it, and I actually started crying because I never in my life felt so like down on myself and so upset with myself. And I was telling myself like, you can go to the bathroom, you can get up and you can walk to the bathroom, but my body just wouldn't allow me to do it. So it's very much your mind fighting against your body, your mind telling your body what it can do, what it's able to do, and your body saying, actually, no, I can't. So it's, like even all these spots and all these kind of things, it's all hormonal, it's hormonal based. It's a tough one, it really is a tough one. So this is just some of the medication that I'm on. Keep in mind that I'm also wearing a morphine patch on my shoulder that needs to be changed. So that's being changed in a couple of days, and yeah, this is the medication that I'm on. I'm not sure if you're able to see that, but that is just some of the medication. You can see there's Oxynorm, Pentium, things to stop me getting sick. Things to stop everything. There's just a bit of everything. I'm on painkillers, I'm on things to stop me getting sick, things to line my stomach because I'm on so much medication. I was given Movicol to keep my bowel moving because my bowel jumps from one to the other, so it can run from not going to the toilet to going to the toilet too much. So much. So it's a tough one. But I just wanted to do this kind of a vlog and add this into the recovery vlog because it's what the recovery is like. So I'm facing probably another week or two in pajamas or really, really loose clothes. So it's sad. It's hard. I'm not going to say that it's easy because after my last surgery, I was like stuck in my bed for weeks and weeks. And I definitely got depressed, definitely. So it's really hard. So that's why this time I kind of, not that I pushed myself, but I just kind of, when I had a good day, I won't say a good day, when I had a good 10 minutes, I try and push myself to get up, go to the bathroom, wash my face, have a shower, that kind of thing. I'll also insert pictures of my incisions because I still have the little, what are they, like the plasters, on them. I have stitches inside and I have stitches underneath those plasters. So yeah, I just wanted to add this in because some people think once the surgery is done, you're on the mend, you're flying, you're good to go, you're grand, all this kind of thing. But it's not. It's the recovery that's the hard bit. And it's trying to figure out if the treatment plan you've been put on is going to work for you, because there's 1,000,001 different treatment plans for endometriosis. And you have to try everyone until you find the one that suits you, because I've tried them all, and none of them suited me. So I'm hoping that this plan suits me. And I'm being sent to a bowel specialist this year at some stage, so I'm waiting for that appointment. I'm being sick because I might need surgery on my bowel and my appendix, and I'm going for urodynamic tests on my bladder, so it tells you what way your bladder is working. I'm going for them in March. So there's a lot going on. I also have another appointment coming up, and that's for something else, but it's kind of linked and kind of not linked, I suppose. But so I have those appointments coming up. Then I have my follow-up appointment with my surgeon coming up. So it's, it's all running around, it's all money, it's all, you can't really forget about it. I wish it was one of those diseases that you could kind of get treatment for and you kind of forget about it, but it's not. For me, it's not anyway, because it affects all parts of my life. It's, the chronic fatigue is just horrific. You could sleep, and my sleep is very bad, so I do suffer from insomnia as well. But the chronic fatigue means that no matter how much you sleep, you're still tired, you're still run down, you still feel like your body is really heavy to be carried around and things like that. Endometriosis then as well, because it's a hormone imbalance. Not a hormone imbalance, but because it is there because of your hormones. It can be extremely hard to lose weight, so it's very hard for me to lose weight, extremely easy for me to put on weight. And obviously when you're feeling down about having a disease that's there for your life, causing infertility, causing everything, you're mourning the life that you thought you'd have, when you're like, I don't know, 11 or 12 and you see your life when you're 25 or 30 or whatever, you see a certain life. But when you have a disease like this and you're told you have it, and you're told all the things that it's going to kind of not stop you from doing, but it's going to have to change the way you're going to get to that destination, or it could stop those dreams, you kind of mourn the loss of the life that you could have had. I know that sounds probably really ridiculous, but that's the reality of it. So I'm just going on to take my medication. So I'll be taking 2 painkillers, something to line my stomach, a hormone tablet, something to stop me from getting sick, and that might be it for now. And then I've more than in 4 hours, so it's tough going. But I'll insert pictures anyway of my incisions so you can see, and that would be a week and a half after surgery, so you'll see what it's like. And that's it. I had one in my belly button as well. Obviously there's no cover on, or there's no stitches in my belly button. That kind of closes up itself, I guess. I hate even thinking about it because I'm weird about stitches. But yeah, I just wanted to add this into my vlog because a lot of people were asking me, what does it mean for me on a day-to-day basis? And it means literally that I have to live my life by the endometriosis rules. So it's hard, but you get used to it. You have to pull yourself back up and get on with it and do your thing. So yeah, that's kind of it, I guess. So the other thing I wanted to say as well was that when you have I'm actually blowing my nose, that's why my nose is red, I haven't been crying. When you have endometriosis, you're not supposed to be eating. Oh my god, my hair is after coming down again. Those little what are they? I can't even think of the word. I might be able to get it here. Is there one in here? Anyway, look, those small little small little hair bobbins, anyway, is what I'm trying to say. They keep breaking. So when you have endometriosis, you're not supposed to be eating gluten, because gluten naturally has estrogen in it already, and you're trying to stop your body from producing the estrogen, because the estrogen is what makes endometriosis grow. So, and I'm allergic to sugar, so I have to cut out sugar and gluten, which you don't even realise how hard it is, because I'm already vegan. So I'm vegan, no gluten, no sugar. So literally it's so hard to find stuff to eat. I have to find stuff that has like 0.5 grams of sugar or less, and that's really hard. I know you might think, oh, there's loads of sugar-free things, but a lot of them actually have sugar in them, or else they'd have gluten, so it's hard. But so yeah, that's kind of just what I wanted to come on to say, that there's that as well, so that makes it even harder. Oh, there's a lot to this. So I just put in a picture there actually of my incisions, and you can see how swollen my stomach is. Now, by no means am I a skinny mini. I'm chunky. I'm a chunky monkey. But my stomach has never been that swollen. Like, my stomach is very, very swollen. After I came out of surgery, like, they fill your stomach up with gas when you're getting a laparoscopy. So your stomach is quite swollen. The first time I had surgery, my stomach was really, really swollen. But this time my stomach wasn't. My stomach was almost flatter, I felt. So I don't know how that worked, but the last 2 or 3 days my stomach has really swollen out, and it's quite hard, like. So it's, you know, it's a bit of a disaster that way, because even if you could wear jeans or wear your normal clothes, with the swelling you can't. So it's a bit of a disaster, but I have been thinking, and I wonder if any of you can leave a comment below if you have endometriosis. Have any of you bought maternity jeans just for the fact that your stomach swells up randomly on random days? Have any of you tried that? Because I'm seriously thinking about that. So let me know down below if you have. Another random thing I wanted to show you. I'm not just on here showing my underwear, I swear. After surgery, I really recommend these. I got mine in Penneys or Primark in the UK. They're literally like I suppose like underwear material. I know that sounds stupid because it is underwear, but almost like swimsuit material or something. They have cups in them, so they do give you a bit of shape. Now, they're removable cups, so you can take them out if you want. But for after the surgery, because if you have incisions that are up quite high or anything that way, it can be really uncomfortable to like have no bra on. But it can also be really uncomfortable to have an underwired bra on. And this is just really, really light. You can I can't even speak today, but you can tighten the straps, you can make them shorter and all that kind of thing. So I got a pack of 3. So there was black, white and this pink. I think it was €10. So I wear them all the time after surgery, like even when I'm sleeping, because even like if you have, like, this is going to sound so strange, you know, but I'm quite big busted. So if I don't have a bra on, and if I'm like lying sideways, like my boobs go to one side. Now I'm not even sorry about saying that, because that's just fact. So with these, it just keeps everything in place and you feel more comfortable. Even if you just wear them under pajamas, you feel a bit more put together, because you've like a solid underwear base on, if that makes sense. It makes sense to me. So yeah, I think they're very good. So for a tenner, I think it's great going. So I got the 3 of them in Penneys, as I say, or Primark if you're in the UK. And I found them really, really good. So I got mine just to tell you the size, like, so you'll know if you're looking for them yourself. I got mine in 1820, so they're the extra large. I got mine big because I wanted them to be big. Now these are big, and I'm about a size 16 maybe in normal clothes, but I'm a 38 double D in a bra. So this fits fine. Now it's a little bit big, so I do have to like make the straps really short, so that I'm getting some bit of support from it. But they are quite big. But after surgery, you want them to be big. I remember I put the first one of these on, I think it was the night of my surgery. So the night I came out of my surgery, and I needed all of the room I had in this, because you're just so uncomfortable after surgery. You don't want anything touching your skin. You don't want anything near you. So these are really, really good. So yeah, I recommend these highly. So I just wanted to come on and tell you that, because people had been asking me what you would recommend, and that is what I recommend. And to show you something else, the razor is not part of this. I'm just going for a shower in a minute, so I had the razor there. So this is the bra that I was talking about, that I just spoke about, and I just went like, these are so unflattering now, but I don't even care. These are the kind of like unflattering underwear that you have to wear after surgery. They are huge. They're absolutely huge. Like 3 people could fit in there with me. But you need that because your stomach's going to swell up and down and all that kind of stuff. So I really recommend getting them. You can get them in like a pack. I think they're called full briefs. You can get them in a pack of like 5 or 6 for about €4. So it's very good. So I got this then in Penneys as well. It's Harry Potter, I think. I'm not a Harry Potter huge fan, but I think that's Swish and Flick. Yeah, it's Harry Potter, definitely. So I got this. It's just a pajama top, as you can see. And then there's a pajama bottom. And it's got the cuffed legs. I really like cuffed legs on the bottom. And I got the top in a size large. So it's a 14-16. And I got the bottom then. The bottom is the bit you really have to kind of think about, because the bottom is the bit that's going to cause hassle. So I got the bottom in an extra large in 1820. So they're nice and loose. But the main things you need to remember is that the bend is loose. The legs of it don't matter, it's the bend, so it's around the waist of it. You need to make sure that it's a real stretchy bend, that it's not something that has like a button on it or something like that, and it needs to be really smooth, because if there's any stitching or anything on the inside, it's going to drive you absolutely haywire up the wall. But the underwear really are the main thing, and featuring my razor again. So really big underwear. The non-wired bras are going to be brilliant, and some really nice comfy pajamas. I like to get these type of pajamas because I do have like the normal fluffy pajamas and all that kind of stuff, but I like to get pajamas that don't look too much like pajamas. So if you do want to like go out, or not go out as in out, but like go out in the car or something that way, that if someone looks in, you don't look like you're there in your fluffy pajamas. So I like to get ones that kind of look like tracksuits. So yeah. So 2 weeks after my surgery, I just had my first shower where I didn't have to have somebody in the bathroom with me because I was too weak to have a shower. So we're making progress, but that'll just tell you how weak you can be after having surgery. I was so weak. I literally was like, someone has to go into the bathroom with me or I'm going to pass out. I took my hair down from the plaits too, and I popped it up like this because like, I don't know, I think the plaits make it a little bit more obvious that I'm going grey. So yeah, that's what I done, and I just wanted to tell you that.